Yep, this will be part 3 on our YouTube channel. Got it, wow. Oh, but unfortunately, I forgot we don't have it. We can't get it yet. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's right, we can't get that yet. Slipped my mind. There we go. That went well. The ghost ship. It has surfaced at last. The ghost ship. I can't believe that we're laying eyes on it. Let's follow it. Let's go get our treasure. The fog has really picked up. Wow. Oh, I just realized. Something I did not do. Continued and switch that to random hourglass. There we go. There we go. At least that'll be updated then. Okay, so let's get back. Oh, thanks so much for the raid, GameStar Kid. Hey, Benji. Nice to see ya. Yeah, it's nice seeing you. Welcome. Welcome, Rivian. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for dropping in. It's good. Yeah, it's really good seeing you guys tonight. I was just having a conversation before about Final Fantasy VII Remake, but did you guys play the Final Fantasy VII Remake, GameStar? I know. I think it's great. I mean, I do think it's great. It's just that, what's your thoughts? Do you think that the DLC is going to come out on PS4 and PS5? Because I don't think it's going to, but I could be wrong. I mean, I could be very wrong. It is both? They actually announced it? Well, when did they announce that? Because when they first announced it, they only had PS5. They didn't have PS4 logo on it. It is both. Is there any, like, article? Like, could you, so send me an article in, like, a Whisper or something, so that way I could see it. Because wow. It did, but they also mentioned in the trailer, they mentioned that the Yuffie DLC would be purchasable as something extra. I know I saw that. I mean, unless my eyes are going out, I know I had to have seen that correct. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope so. But if there's something out there that can show me that's not right, I would be very happy. I would have no issue with that. Okay, no worries. No worries. Yeah, that's what I'm just like, yeah, if anybody knows of anything, just let me know. Like, send me a whisper or anything. But yeah, because I've been looking as well, because I've been hoping that's not the case. It's not the only reason I'm getting I do plan on getting a PS5, but I do really want Demon Souls. I really want the new Spider-Man game still. I really would like Kena Bridge of Spirits, the new Horizon Zero Dawn, the new Harry Potter game. I mean, there's so many great games coming out, and I really would like to get them on PS5. But what happened? We were chugging along and making headway there. But I will not pay a scalper's price for that. No way. I will find a way to eventually. I'll pick it up when I can get it for like $500. I'm not going to pay no $1,500 to $3,000 for a PS5. No. But you think maybe could it be the influence of the ghost ship? Now, what did I hear about that? Oh yeah, it's always surrounded by infernal fog. But I agree with you. Just for the DLC, I would not recommend to just get it for that. But I tend to feel like it's not just going to be the DLC. I tend to think it's going to be every other part now from now on out. Here on out. You got a PS4 Pro? Why do you regret it, Benji? Well, it's understandable. I don't play my PS4 much at all either. I played it a ton when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, and then I played a ton when Last of Us Part 2 came out, and then I played a tiny bit of Ghost of Tsushima, but I couldn't get behind it enough to beat the game, actually, and that was it. Now, I do want to go back to Ghost of Tsushima, but I just did not like it as well. MHW. What is MHW? I know. Obviously, I know the rest of the games, but I don't know MHW. I should know what that is. Oh, Monster Hunter World. Okay. Yeah, I didn't play a ton of it. I own it, got it at a cheap price, but did not really like it enough. And I didn't have enough friends to play with. That was, I think, my biggest issue. Okay. Yeah, no, my hope is to get a PS5 before June. That's my hope. But we'll see. I've had many notifications where the PS5 has been near me, so where it's coming in stock and near me, and I've had opportunities where I could go into the store and get it, but I just don't have the money right now to get it. So and that fog leads ships horribly astray. I think it's best that we beat a hasty retreat. Maybe someone on one of the nearby islands knows a way through this fog. Time to head back. Time to go back. Got him. And got my heart back. Cool. There we go. But yeah, no. Okay. To Melita Island we go. Actually. We'll just go there first. Yep. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Eventually you will be able to, because it will have a price cut. There's no doubt it will eventually get down to like $300 or $400. But yeah. I remember when the Switch came out, how hard it was to get a copy, or how hard it was to get the Switch. I got very lucky. I got one when I did, and it was only because I went out in a line and waited for 9.5 hours. I waited outside of Best Buy in 23 degree weather. It was nasty out there. I remember I just felt like I was gonna die that whole night. My dad kept taking trips to go get us. He get himself coffee, but he got me hot chocolates. Oh, it was nasty. And we weren't even guaranteed we were going to get one because we didn't have a pre-order, but somehow we miraculously got one. It was unbelievable. But yeah, we can't navigate through the fog. So what are we supposed to do? We can't get to the crest location on the chart unless we pass through the fog. What do we do? Do you want to ship out? No. Oh, what? Oh, we talked to him again? I don't know what I was going to say. Didn't even notice that. Okay, well, let's head forward. Ooh. How much money do I have, I wonder? Yeah, doesn't show me my rubies on here. Okay. Oh, 106 right there. Oh, okay. Well, we have enough I can go buy something, so let's see. Well, actually, this is not a shop. This is a hallmark plume. Was this not the building was not... Oh. That's the building. I went in the wrong building. My bad. I wasn't even paying attention enough. You can't buy that. Well, we'll buy that, though. So that way we have a second potion at least. Yep, there we go. We're good to go. Okay, time to head onwards. Let's head this way. Oh. My way is a lot better. Staying home, eating cheese. That's the line. Yeah, I'll just don't say another word about it. Figure it out yourself and get out of here. Huh. Oh, I forgot to go back. Whoops. Sorry to unload all that on you, kid. It's just that my dad used to say lots about going his own way to explore, and I got fed up with him. My dad used to talk about getting through the fog and seeing the Hourglass. He said something about a specific route getting through the foggy passage, but only he knew which way to go. There's a cave behind our house where my dad used to escape all the time. He called it his hideaway. You might find more details in there, but it's dangerous in there, so take care of yourself, kid. Yeah, man, you mustn't go into that cave. Dangerous monsters have been seen there lately. Now, be a good boy. Don't go anywhere near it. Oh, what? Well, if my son has said it's all right, then go on in. There's no stopping you, is there? But please, don't do anything too dangerous. Okay, in we go. It won't be that bad. Oh. Of course. That would just figure. We have taken some damage. Got him. I could have gone much worse out of that, but it worked out. There we go. Let's go this way and through here. My journal. I'm writing this while in a private space I call my hideaway. Whenever I'm here, I find myself utterly at peace, and it will stay that way, only as long as I know that no one will interrupt me. Now I do have one more hideaway, and no one will ever find the entrance. It's under the spot where the lines drawn between my stone tablets intersect. It's brilliant if I do say so myself. We got the shovel. This must be the place that Romano's dad called his hideaway, but I haven't seen any clues about how to get through the foggy passage. 100 rubies. I could have cleared the way out. I just realized, why don't I do that? But the Hourglass was only one of many islands beyond the foggy passage. I will see them all. It's my life stream. It's the only way to live. Okay, so draw that there. Hallmark plume, that's our second of those. Wayfarer's words number 4. What a discovery on the Isle of Gus, a temple reaching to the sky itself. But a temple to what? For whom? My curiosity must be satisfied. Another 100 rubies. Let's get our mail. Special delivery. Watch out, incoming. This is a letter from Astrid. Uh-huh. Oh, I can't wait. Good tidings to you, A-Dog. Thank you for your recent help. Try as I might to express my gratitude in words, I cannot do it justice. If there is anything that I can do in return, please stop by the Isle of Ember. I know that someone of my modest means might have little to offer, but I believe that I can at least show you the way should you become lost. Sincerely, Astrid. And that's the end of it. Got all that, sir? Then I'm out of here. Okay, let's see. So we had this right here. Okay, I don't know if we read this. This was the Wayfarer's Words number 1. I tried sailing through the foggy passage to the North Sea, tried and failed. I found myself sailing back to the same point, so I abandoned my voyage. Okay. Then, Wayfarer's Words number 2. I made my way through the fog to the North Sea, where I first spied the island. What a place ravaged by winds! How would I know anything but the Isle of Gust? Okay, and just like they told us, we will connect these. And somewhere in there, it will... right here. There we go. Okay, we found his second secret location. To my son Romanos, if you are reading these words, you have found my true hideaway, which means you also have developed a desire to find your own way in life. Know that I'm truly sorry for putting you and your mother through so much. I'm well aware that I'm the world's worst father, leaving you both behind. There's so much about the ways of the world I don't understand, such as why the ghost ship appears and steals people. Where do its victims go? I have decided to dedicate my life to finding out the answers. If I fail to return, please take care of your mother, and please forgive me. In closing, one more thing. Embrace your wayfaring ways, my son. Whoops. Got a treasure map, yay. Don't have a salvage arm yet, though. But that'll be good once we get that. There we go. To my son, here's the only way to sail through the foggy passage. To the sea chart we go. Okay, now we gotta follow this. Go like this. Like this. Ah, that was horrible. Oops. Well, we'll redraw that quick. Hate when that happens. Gentle. Voila. There's the path. Okay, onwards. Can't get through there yet. There's a strange sun emblem on that door. Hey, dog. I wonder if we can open it. Try touching the door. Nope. That didn't work. It's not opening. But there's something about this crest that tickles my memory. Hey, why not draw this emblem on your map so we remember it later on? I am terrible at drawing, so pardon that. Got the double with the boomerang. Yay. you actually know how to reach the Northern Sea? The route was written on a map, was it? Please tell me you wrote it on our chart. So did you write it down? Yes. How about we shove off then? The fog awaits. Okay, back into the fog we go. But first, beforehand, we're going to go to the traveler ship right here. If it will allow me to. No. And of course we want to board that. Now let's see what... Oh yeah. Okay, we got it. Wipe out these enemies. Which was very easy to do. Play dead, play dead. Go away from me. Oh, annoying. Hey, what? Oh, what? The bad guys left long ago? Yeah. Nothing works better than playing dead when bad guys are around. Say, I don't think we met before. I'm part of the Maritime Defense Force. The name's Naive. Yep. I patrol these waters in order to keep the peace. I'm a peacekeeper. It's nice to meet you. Oh. And here, this is for helping me out. Oh, I got a gore on Amber, yep. Are you happy? You're happy, right? There isn't a person alive who isn't happy to get a present. Kill. Now to the Northwestern Sea. There we go. Oh, nope, I do not want to board that. Okay, let's just make sure we are not going to hit that. Or that. Oh. Can't get that yet. Oh. Into the fog we go. Okay. There we go. Got him. Oh. Ow. Man, my aim was off there. Where did he end up? Got him. Oh wow, we just missed that barrel. Oh. We're traversing through the fog pretty well. I might try to beat, well, we'll see. I might try to beat the next dungeon. And then after the next dungeon, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll beat the second dungeon, and then we'll be done for the night. Of course, I was not paying enough attention there. But yeah, after the second dungeon, then I'll probably find someone to raid. Shouldn't take too much longer, and the dungeons in this game are not horribly long. But we're gonna do a couple of things in this area first before doing that. We're gonna go to Abandoned Island. That's first. And then we're gonna go through the process of the very annoying part that's gonna be coming up. Are we gonna see that island on the way by, I wonder? I guess not. I know of the island, but I guess he's not gonna see it yet. Abandoned Island, we're gonna go there first. Oh, let's go this way. Yep. What was in here? Yeah, we don't have bombs, so we have no way to do that yet. No, this is the place for those who hunger for the romance of adventure. This is the Wayfaring Island, young man. Ahaha. So go on, tell me. Did you find it? Yep. Hey now, you can tell me there are no secrets between men of adventure. You came to this distant island in search of the elusive beast, the mystical creature that bewitches sailors from the waters of this island. You came in search of the mythical mermaid, right? Uh-huh. What wayfarers must always be looking for adventure. In my search for the mystical creature, the mermaid, I sacrificed many of life's pleasures, friends, family, goods, snacks. I gave it all up to search for the mermaid. Take this pool, for example. That is where the majestic creature will lounge once I capture her. This pool costs a hefty fortune for a man who follows his wayfaring heart. You are young. With age, I have learned to approach life's quest with passion. So, young man, if you see a mermaid, you will tell me right away, won't you? We men of adventure must stick together. Ow! Hey, what are you doing? What's your problems? So I like getting dressed up like a mythical creature. I'm a human being. Treat me like one. I'm not some freak you know you can throw stuff at. Don't just stand there staring at me. Apologize. Okay, as long as you understand now that you can't go doing that. Maybe I'm wearing my mergirl costume, but I'm still me. And isn't this swimsuit cute? I made it myself. No way. You're saying there's an old wayfarer who thinks I'm a real mermaid? Wow, well, that's not my problem, you know. Or, well, I mean, between us, I've always thought that wayfaring tales were neat. In a high seas adventure kind of way. Maybe we're fated to meet. I'm gonna go to that old man's hut and visit him. I hope he raves on and on about the romance of the seas. Thank you. Ah, young man, have you found her, the mermaid? Yes. What? My wayfaring heart is filled with the thrill and romance of adventure? You found the mermaid and she enjoys listening to old wayfarer's fairy tales? And she said that she would come visit me one day? Ah, I'm a fool to believe such a wild tale. How could you toy with the hopes of my romantic wayfaring heart? I've been waiting here, but no mermaids fond of tales of wayfaring have come. Or could it be? She must have met another old wayfarer to enchant with her mermaidish song. If I leave and do it, if I come back in, Tee, did you hear, Ada? Another older man. Tee, you think he's talking about the lazy old guy who drives our ship? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Hey, Kate, can I talk to you for a second? Okay, get this. A little while ago, this girl came up and started talking to me. She had really tan skin, and she was really spirited. I'd say saucy even. Wahoo! But the thing is, I think she might have thought I was someone else. I only had a chance to say, hey there, hello, then she disappeared. Well, the life of a dashing sea captain isn't always easy. Haha, I finally met the mermaid of my dreams. Never would I have dreamed the mermaid would come to me. You had a hand in this, young man, and so I want to give you this. Fishing rod, yep, so now I got a fishing rod, that's right. That's how you get the fishing rod. Oh, cool. Yep, and I know how to fish. Okay, cool. Got the fishing rod. That's exciting. Okay, let's head back to the boat now. That should be everything we can do as of now. If we start heading this way, if we'll locate the island that I was trying to locate before. We went by it. Got him. There we go. Why are we going back into the fog? Did I completely go by the island? Because I know the island was here. There it is. The island. So... how do we not spot this island? We're literally going right by it. Where's the port? Maybe we gotta go out for... Yep, there we go. I was gonna say, when are we gonna trigger it? Look there, that island is marked on our charts, and it looks like we can dock there. There, I've just added the isle to your chart. Why not? Yep. So we'll go check that island out quick, and then we'll go to the other island as well. There's 2 islands in this area that we've seen. I'm gonna go in here first. Hello. Excuse me. This isn't working. Maybe he can't hear us. You don't have to yell. I can hear you, you know. So you guys are on a big adventure in search of the ghost ship, eh? Huh. How'd you know? Humans always think that unless they say something, others won't hear them. Truth is, people talk just as loudly with their hearts. But because people have mouths, they don't pay attention to their hearts. There is nothing I have to tell you now. But there will come a day when you require my power. It is then that you should pay another visit to Zeus the blacksmith. Okay. Find the stone tiles on the east and west of this island. Connect the eastern stones with a line. Do the same with the western stones. Dig where the extensions of these 2 lines intersect. This is one that has always been very confusing to me. This is a very... oh. I never know where I need to dig to get this one. Because I was probably off on that, but even so it should have been nearby, right? I would have thought. But maybe it's further down. Hey, this part is always annoying. There it is. So, I guess maybe I was just off on the way I drew it. But there it is. I knew it had to be somewhere right around there. I remember. This island is nice and warm and laid back. Hey, there has to be something hiding in a place like this. Snoop around this island. Do you want to... oh, not yet. I just thought about something. Wasn't there cuckoos up here? Yeah, good thing I thought of that before. We can get over here and get a wisdom gem. So we got our first wisdom gem now. There's our first wisdom gem and 2 power gems. So let's continue onwards. Back to line back, and let's leave. Well, we got everything we needed there. That's 2 out of the 3 islands. So now we will head over here and hopefully spot the island that we saw going by. And this is a very good. I'll mention that this is a very good one. this island, one of the best in the game. To me personally, it gives you something pretty nice. Oh great. Oh great. Oh, one sunk. The other is no longer chasing us. Good. Okay, we're looking at the island now. Oh, is he still following me? Oh, I thought you'd be for sure gone. How hard is it to spot the island? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I knew we had to be a little bit back. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We found it. Okay, let's head to the island now and get what we came over here for. And then we'll go to that traveler's boat. Maybe we'll catch a fish if we have time. And then we'll go to the dungeon. And I don't know, maybe I might end stream once we get to the Isle of Ghost. We'll see. I was thinking of, but now that I'm realizing that it's getting later, I might just go to bed after I get the stuff done and get to the Isle of Ghost, because we can continue it tomorrow. But look at the upper screen. There's no map of this island. That means no one's even set foot here. Think of all the undiscovered treasure. That doesn't make sense. How could there be? If no one's been here, people, maybe someone who knows diddly about treasure buried something. Bah, whatever. I just know that there's a treasure here. I sniffed it out. Now you go find it. Maybe around the middle of the island? Around the middle of the island. Oh jeez. Get him. There we go. Got him. And him. And him. Yep. There we go. That went well. This is tough. This puzzle is a tougher one. That was pretty good, actually. This is terrible, but you do actually have to draw this out. This is one of the ones that was rough. I remember it. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Rivian. That was definitely not right. Ah, close enough. Ah. Yeah. I don't think it needs to be the most accurate. It's just... Ah. Can I go back to the map? Okay. So let's see. Let's see what he has to say. Boy, on this island, a golden chief dwells who can harness the power of the sea cyclones. At his request, I'm here to prevent just anyone from entering his chamber. You must prove yourself by hitting 4 of my buddies in a very specific order, but to figure out the order, you must solve our island's enormous riddle. Ready, listen? The order is very specific, okay then? I'm gonna say it. It steers with rudder, then makes spray, and third, it paddles and then sees the way. It steers with a rudder. Whoop. I'm gonna see if I can. There we go. That'll be more like it. Okay. Keep that there. Okay, so it steers with rudder, okay. And makes a spray. I think I hit it wrong. Paddles. That might. Yeah, we screwed up the order already, didn't we? We need to talk to him in order to reset it, I think. So, okay, so it steers with rudder. Make spray. Paddles. Okay. Nope. Third is absolutely this one. Okay, so we were off on one. Okay, so maybe... I bet I know what they're referring to. Okay, steers with rudder. Okay. And then make spray, so then it's this one. And then the third is over here. Where it paddles, yeah, because it uses that probably to do that. There's the third. And then the fourth would be back all the way on the other side of the island. Over here where it sees its way. I think this is it. Boy, yeah, there's 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I not do it correct? Is that the eye? Maybe that's the eye, because I was pretty sure I did everything else correctly. It steers with rudder. Confusion. Confusion. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so steers with rudder. Is this a rudder? I mean, that sure looks like the rudder, right? This is inverted panels. Okay, well, we'll go off of that. That this is the rudder. And it makes a spray. So which one is the? Is it not that? Maybe it's up here. So maybe this is. It just doesn't look like it would be, but maybe. Try that. And then we just have one more and we'll have a go at it. Voila. Okay, so that is seen. That is very confusing. I guess that's the eye. It doesn't seem like that's where it'd be located on it, but see, technically, what you could have done is drawn the map and walked along the way, and you would have probably drawn. I think a whale is what you would have drawn, something like that, and then you'd have been able to see it. But I don't know. I feel like that's a weird place for the eye to be. But maybe. The eye sees something valuable that's hidden underneath its statue. Really? Something underneath his statue saying? Where at underneath the statue? The eye. I feel like there's more to this. Confusing. There's something here, I'm pretty sure of it. It's being super sensitive of what I'm pressing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. We're gonna go here first, though. Well, by my golden gizzard, a slow-toe child, whatever brings you here, slow-toe? You stand in the presence of Golden Chief Silos. I'm so fantastic that I'm the only frog hereabouts who leaves by cyclone. Slick, eh? Slow-toe, is that not the phantom hourglass that you carry? It certainly means, most certainly and undoubtedly, that you know old Oshas. We go way back, that old codger and me. He watched out for me until I found safe harbor in this secret spot. He's helping us look for the ghost ship. A girl named Tetra was taken away by it. She's a dog's friend. Ghost ship, you say? I've heard of that dreary vessel from my guilt minions. Do you have any notions as to where the ghost ship might be? Thanks so much for the raid, Angela. Not a clue yet. First, we need to save spirits that are scattered on the seas. Ah, but the sea must seem very vast for beings such as yourselves. Vastly vast. Let me help with a gift, eh, dog? There we go. We got the cyclone slate. Cool. That is the cyclone slate. By drawing symbol on it, you can write cyclones to want to leap elsewhere with your ship. Then spring into action with the slate. Could you tell us more about these symbols? My guilt minions are strewn over the seas, 6 minions total, sparkling in the sun. Find them, ask them, they each know one symbol. Then, by drawing symbols on the slate, your ship will fly to that spot in a flash. So all we need to do is meet the golden frogs and learn their symbols? But are you really sure that we can take something so wonderful with us? How can I just sit back and do nothing for you, friends of Oshas? The sea is vast, and that will help you bridge the distances. Our deepest thanks, your golden majesty. No, that's Golden Chief. Okay, that's cool. I hope your stream went well, Angela. What did you stream tonight? I still have no idea where this is, though. I could have swore there was something here, but we may have to come back later to find it. Oh. Oops, I went back in. Let's go back to the ship and move on. Okay. Yep, we're ready to head off. Okay. Well, our first goal is going to be to try to catch this fish. There you go. I think we're in close enough proximity, and here we go. Okay. We know how to fish at this point. It can be interesting. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Go, 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 go. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Go, go, go. Let go. Pull, 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 pull. Oh, let go. Oh, we're in the danger zone. Got him. Caught a skippyjack. It measures 2 feet 1 inch. These fish are common, but they sure are tasty. Okay. I could take a look at the Beetle ship quickly before we go to that traveler ship. We're going to the traveler ship afterwards. Because I have a good amount of rubies, I think, at this point. At least I hope. Let's see what Beetle has to offer. Wooden handrail. I'll pick that up. How much is that going for? Yeah, no. Can't afford it. Yeah, that's all we need. I got 1 out of 20 points. Okay, now to the traveler ship. And then the Isle of Gust awaits us. Ow. Really? Got him all the way from that range. Wow. Got you. Okay, got a red ruby. This ship should look memorable, at least. It's the ship of the Red Lions from Wind Waker. And here we go. This will be annoying. Say, I can't help but notice you're dressed exactly like me. Are you a fan of mine? Ah, ha ha ha. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't surprise me in the least to meet a fan. I travel the world on my Prince of Red Lion ship to save all the things from evil. Yes, you heard me right. I'm what you would call a hero. So do you want my autograph? Yes. Oh no, I'm afraid I've run out of autograph paper, so very sorry. I know this can't take the place of my autograph, but, well, based on the way you're dressed, I'm quite sure you're an admirer. Don't worry, I understand. I'll make you my apprentice. A hero's apprentice, what more could a fan hope for? Very good. It's decided then. What's your name, kid? Adog, huh? Adog, you are now a hero's apprentice, Study and learn the dashing ways of the hero, and remember to stay cool. Say, my faithful apprentice, Adog, want me to train you in the the art of swordsmanship? Very well. You and I will meet in battle. I'll check to see how much skill you have. We have to hit him now 100 times without him hitting us 3 times. Hacha, come at me with your finest moves, my young apprentice. This is going to be tricky. That's so annoying. I hope that's not an ongoing trend. I hope. Can I reboard it, please? I still want to get. I want to get that for 100. Oh, annoying. So you actually can't hit him that way. That is not enjoyable. What? Can you go on and let me try to hit him? Oh, come on. You can actually... Oh, this is going to be horrible. I don't remember this being this bad. I don't remember this being this bad at all. Well, I remember it being bad, but I don't remember it being this rough that you can just hit him so easily if he doesn't block it. Okay. That is more like it. I think we were not in the right one. Okay. Gotta be careful, he gets super aggressive. Oh, he actually did that. Oh, I hate when he does that. And I was under 50. I was hoping to be over 50 before I got hit. Watch out, watch out, watch out. No, watch out. Oh. Okay, watch out. I don't like our position. Don't like our position. Oh! Oh no, I didn't get out of there. Oh no. Oh no. Watch out. Watch out. Oh! Oh! No! No! 2 hits away! Oh! That's a stinger. That is a stinger. That is truly a stinger. Oh, that is awful. You gotta be careful. Get super aggressive. Yeah, get out of there. Yep. Just gotta sidestep that. Oh. Whoa! 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 That's okay. I'm not worried about it at this point. We are well over what we needed. That's okay. That's fine. Over 250 times. That was utter madness. Oh, I can't take it. Here, take this. A heart container. I would have got it for 100 anyways, but there we go. That was more like it. To the Isle of Gust we go. We are ready to go to the Isle of Gust. The other thing about this Zelda game that, well, I think that Spirit Tracks probably was the same way. It was interesting is that this one kind of did away with the concept of heart pieces and instead just did heart containers instead. Which I thought was, I thought that was interesting. I understand why they did it, but. Ooh, we finally made it to the island. But this is sure one gusty isle. Yep, surely this is not. Oh, so you little green parrot, how about you go fly off in search of our next spirit? Okay. I think I should switch to that. Oh, don't let it blow me off the side. Got them both. Got that. Okay, we got 5 hearts currently. I guess this is the correct way up here. Yep. Wait for the wind. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's right. We gotta go up here. And that's how we get down there. Okay. That was very unfortunate luck. In we go. Got a courage gem. It radiates courage, but it can't be used like this. Store it on the collection screen. Yep. So now we have all one of each at least. So 1 courage gem, 1 wisdom gem, and 2 power gems. And we currently have the spirit of power. So that will be very interesting. I'm not going to spoil that for anybody that does not know. But that is one of the reasons why Phantom Hourglass is by far one of my favorite Zelda games to ever come out. Is because of this, the way this is, well, that is setting up. So, Wayfarer's Journal. You never know where the wayfaring winds will take you next. After months upon this windy isle, I discovered smaller islands nearby. But my big discovery, the one that sets my heart aflutter, the mermaid, that is where my wayfaring destiny takes me next. So technically, that was these 2 islands, which we had seen going by anyways. So we just got them already. But yeah. Okay, onwards. Let's move forward. Ah, the wind blew us back down. Okay, wait for the wind. Make the jump, go. There we go. Red ruby. Another red ruby. Hey, what? Oh, over 400. Yep, we're to 410 now. There's a ton of red rubies here. Let's go in. Got you as well, and we can go this way. Follow the path this way and around, and yeah, wow, we made it. Nope. Got another wisdom gem. That should be our second one of those. Another chest. Bunch of red rubies, over 500 now. And a treasure map. Cool. Up we go. Wind is blowing us again. I'm trying to think. Oh, I think we can go across that way. The wind would blow. This is progression, I think, so there must be something back behind. I want to go back and just see if there was something I left behind back here. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Yep, we're going to have to go back. Oh, without falling off. That's going to be not fun. That is not going to be fun at all. Wow. Oh. 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 Oh, oh, come on. I got caught on the wall. No, no, no. This is rough. Ugh. Come on. Ah, if this is only like Twilight Princess where we get like iron boots, that would be wonderful. Because I know you can make it back, it's just rough. There we go. There we go, we made it. About time, there we go. I knew we could get back, it just was not going to be fun. Okay, let's see what was up here that we maybe missed. Oh, nothing. Okay, that just let us back, didn't it? Yeah, which I don't feel like going all the way around again, so that was, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, let's go down here and head this way, because this is progression. Okay. And then we just gotta walk up here. Sign here. The temple should stop disgusting only when windmills have had their fill. I guess you would take a gander that that would be the location, I would say. Okay. Then let's head out this way and then head up here. Got him. And him. Head down here. Get the jump. Got him. Alright. A chest. With a power gem. Yay. That's exciting. We got our third power gem now. Now we can go up here. Kill those two enemies and go up through here. And then we'll come up here. Nothing here, I guess. Okay. Make the jump back down. Open this up. Go up here. Down here. Nothing there, but we will have to get rid of that in order to get by. Okay. Then we will need to do this to get the 100 rubies. And then up here, grab a heart. And, okay, go to our map. Okay. So that one, and that one. Those are the three that we need. Okay. And read that. The hero must blow on the 3 sacred windmills to open the path forward. Okay. Close these off. Creatures that are sensitive to sound dwell in the sands ahead. So walk without sound and bring as little attention to yourself as possible. If all else fails, flee to a high spot before the creatures find you. These guys are super annoying. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, yes. Yeah, eat that. There you go. Bye-bye. Oh, well, jump in the water. It doesn't matter at that point. Run, 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 run. Oh, my. Run. There's 1 out of 3. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh my. There we go. There's the second one. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh. I love how it, I kind of love how it uses the microphone, especially on the Wii U gamepad. I'm noticing that the microphone's actually, I think, better on the gamepad personally than it was on the DS. The DS I always had the biggest struggles with that on the DS sometimes. I mean, I got through. It always worked, but I think the gamepad honestly has, personally to me, a little bit better microphone, which I guess would make sense. We're finally inside. Looks like we won't escape Sun Gus inside the temple either. Be careful. Aha. A bomb. There we go. After we beat this dungeon tonight, we are gonna be done streaming, and we will find someone to go on a raid. So, that's the plan. This dungeon shouldn't take horribly long. No. There was but I can't get down to it. Ah, that's what it is. I was wondering about that, if I could maybe just drop down there, but no, I can't. Okay. But that is a shortcut back to there. Okay. Go. Die. Oh. Well, that would figure as much. Got the hearts in, and we go. Time for another battle. Snakes. There we go. We open everything back up. I thought one of those was for sure going to be a like. Let's see. The number of treasure chests on this floor is 1. Yep, we know. There it is. Okay. Then, that was not very smart. You know, I'm thinking about it more and more. I think it might make sense just to do that. And then just go make the jump. There we go. Open up the shortcut. Okay. Head down the flight of stairs. Into another battle. Ow. It's too close? Wow. Didn't expect that. A heart. How's everyone? Alright, sir, gone. Okay, opens up the door. Oops, I don't know why I grabbed a bomb, but okay. But I do want the hearts. There we go. Got them all. There we go. Got ya. Trying to maneuver around. Opened up that. What does it say? When two wings flutter, the door will swing wide. Got you. And you. Anybody else? I don't think so. Okay, I think we can now go this way. Oh. Do I have a way? Oh, okay. I can just do this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. This will take me up and over at least. Yeah, I was hoping for that to get the chest. Yep, the courage gem. There we go. Okay, not bad. Now, go around this way. Go up this way. Let's look over here. I wanted to see over here. I don't have any way I can get in there yet. But there is a chest here. Yep. And we got pink coral. Cool. Okay, now the best way to do this is to push this here, because you see that block over there. If we do that, then when we go to do this, we will land right on the block, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And through we go. Down the stairs. Okay. And we are... Okay, so right away, there's a bombable wall. Interesting that that's not lit. Hit that. Boing. The number of treasure chests left here is 2. It'll cost you 20. Yep, tell me. Okay. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Yep, go ahead. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to run here. Then to here. I had to do it this way because otherwise I may mix it up with my ones that are treasure chests. 2, 3, 4, okay. Got a power gem. There's 1. Oh, I knew it was coming. Oh, I hate those things so much. I hate them so much. There's 2. Whoa. Not really nothing out of that. Wow. Oh! Ow. Yep, dig that. Okay. 1 on, 1 down. Oh, run. Got them all. Open that up. Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to bound. So we don't have a way to do that yet. No, but we do do have a way through here, at least. I went out too early. There's that. Okay. Oh, I don't have that. Yep, there we go. Come back over here, there. Oh, we already looked at that. That's right. There's a way up. Got him over here. Walk over here. Okay. There's one of two. Okay. Now we can walk back. Go back down. Head back out this way. Make the jump across. Run all the way to here. Run all the way here. Run around. Go back up here and then through there. Okay. And then back up here. And now we're on the other side. So let's find out where the chests are here. No, none on the floor. Okay, cool. Then, here's the other one. There we go. That should open up a door. Or something. Oh no, it dropped a key. So I can go grab that key. Now I got the key, okay. Now, I can head back up here. Make that jump, okay. Now we got a key, we can open up the key door. And let's see what's in here. A chest. And then we can get the bombs. There they are. Now we officially have bombs. So now we quickly want to go do something really quick. Hopefully that... got him instead. That's fine. Hopefully that's close enough. No, it got him as well. Got it. Okay, cool. Now we can walk in and go get the hunt rubies. That we're over here. Oops. And so now at this point, what I want to do, which I forgot to do, I want to erase chests I've already gotten, because that's just going to lead to me forgetting to do it later. Yeah. Lead to extra confusion, that's what it'll do. And in here, okay. Whoops. I'll throw that there and grab these, fill back up my bombs. There we go. Head up the stairs. Back here. Throw my bomb there. Get him. And there it goes. Opens the door. Made it before the time limit ran out. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Blank faces can hide truth as well as blemished ones. Study the walls carefully. That was pretty simple, and there we go. We're up to 8 bombs now, and there we go. That was the way forward. Get him. And him. Open that up. Well, up the stairs. There we go. That up here. Yep. So this is interesting. I think we need to line ourselves up towards. Oh, that was not correct. That was very close. Unfortunate, but yeah. Or you could just take the hit. That's one way of doing it. I probably could have hit it with a boomerang, but oh well. We got the boss key, so it did the job. Oh, I can't believe I didn't do that earlier. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Throw it in there now. Oh. There we go. Throw it in the door. Voila. So yeah, after this boss and the cutscene afterwards, we will be going on a raid. So I'm gonna head off to bed here very soon. 'Cause I am really tired. Wow. Been a really good stream, but yeah, I feel like it. I think it's been I've been a streamer for almost 5 hours probably. Step into the blue light to return to the temple's entrance. Yeah, it's been 5 hours basically. Yeah, it's 6 in the morning. Oh, that was... well, that was unfortunate, but at least we don't have to go super far to get back. That's the only thing I can say about that. Oh, that was ridiculous. Unfortunate, but yeah, at least you don't have to go too far to get back to the let's get the health back, and let's pay attention this time and not step in the blue light. Ooh, that was close. Did this already and did that. Okay, so now we can come over here and now we're back. Okay, this time let's not step in the blue light. That was ridiculous. Pay more attention to the... Don't go to the right side of the room, just go to the right. Or don't go to the left, I mean go to the right. There we go. Let's just go into the boss fight actually. Cyclops, Stir of Winds, we're fighting now. Cool. Careful, that bloated beast can summon cyclones. Yep, I'm aware. Unfortunately, I did not get more, got him down, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Ah. Ow. Need more bombs. I just missed. Oh, I somehow got him in midair? That was crazy. Now that was super lucky. We'll take the luck. We beat him. Well, that's the second dungeon down, and we got the second spirit now. Yep, after this scene, after this, we will be going on a raid, so. Okay. So we got more sand, yep. 2 minutes have been added. Mm-hmm. And there he is. Is he for Kurt? Yeah, wisdom, my bad. Wisdom, not courage. So we have the one for power and then one for wisdom now. Neri, thank you for slaying that vile monster. Now the seal has been broken and I'm free. Look, A-Dog. This time it's the spirit of wisdom. Neri. We came all this way to seek your help. The Ocean King must be locked up somewhere too. The spirit of power is with you. Of course I'll help. The spirit of wisdom Neri has joined your group. Find one more spirit to track down the ghost ship. Okay. Let's open up our heart container. You got a heart container, you increase your life by 1 and refilled your hearts. Yep. And into the blue light we go. Now this time we can go in. So there we go. Now, I think we need to make our way to the boat, which should be pretty quick because I think I can just drop down here, and then I can go to here, and this should be a shortcut back down to here, and then to here. Maybe all in to the Temple of the Ocean. Nope, not yet. Okay, so we reached a point where we are going to save and quit. So, yep, we're going to end the game. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. It was a really good stream. But it's time to go on a raid. Let's see who is on. Does anybody have enough channel points to request someone to raid, or should I just find someone? Let's see who is currently on. I'll do that first, and then we will go from there. He's a pretty good streamer, but let's see who else is on currently. Wow. A lot of people streaming. Oh, that's why, because they have so many viewers on it. I know. I think I know who we'll raid. We're gonna go raid a good friend. We're gonna go raid Kicha. Yep. There we go. Okay, you guys ready to go? Okay, off we go.